Hey y'all, what's happening? It's so good to be back. I love y'all motherfuckers. I'll give you a little warm up. Gotta get talking to the right way that I talk to y'all. Let me put that cigarette out my mouth, that Newport 100. That motherfucker's got some flavor, and let me put it back in and let me light it. This is what cigarette addicts do. I don't know about you, but this is what cigarette addicts do. I am so glad you're back. I hope you are tuning in on a motherfucking Sunday in the Midwest on February, what are we at, 27th-ish? We're about to March. We're close. I don't know when we're going to get there. A few days. Some important things going on in March. I will keep you all up to date on that shit. But right now, I don't want to motherfucking talk about the important shit in March because we are still in 2/2/21. Not to be confused with 2/2/22 because we're still going to be wearing our motherfucking masks then. You want to go in the gas station, you got to put your mask on. You want to go in Walmart, you got to put your mask on. You want to go in Kroger, you want to go in the mall, you want to get a haircut, you want to go to the motherfucking strip club, you want to go to the goddamn casino. Oh shit, the casinos don't have those motherfucking masks. They haven't had them for a long time, and they got the most old people out of anybody, including the nursing homes. Hashtag sun rise. Independent living, that's where it's at. That's when you retire and you got some money and you want to go to independent living. They say it's just like normal living on the streets, but you just sell your house and you give half your house to your motherfucking independent living facility, and they cut your grass, mow your lawn, and they give you a fucking nurse that will cut you some fucking pills on the cheap. She's going to pocket a couple of them. This bitch gotta get paid too. She's making alright money, but shit, she's gotta pay her taxes. Because you know, those motherfucking taxes suck when you start to owe on the motherfuckers. When you gotta start to worry about, how am I gonna set up my fucking paycheck? How many exemptions am I gonna take out? What year is this? And is that all gonna even out in the end? And I still want a tax return, motherfucker. That's some old man shit. That's some middle-aged shit. That's like the shit you graduate to. We got a couple more graduations in our life because I know all y'all motherfuckers are age 35 to 44. I got some stragglers that are probably 34, 33, 32, and very few stragglers that are probably like 20. Y'all motherfuckers are probably way more blacked out than I am right now. And I might have one or two that are like 18, 19. They happen to live in Switzerland or the Ukraine or Russia, and they don't understand the fucking English that I'm speaking. I think because I labeled this English as a second language learning tutorial podcast, these motherfuckers from all over are listening to me tell them how to speak the fucking English. Puta. Oh, man. Glad to have y'all back. Again, let me get into this. Let me talk about what we're going to talk about today. We're in the Joe Biden presidency. We may be back to normal, which means I might be getting a haircut. I've been growing my hair out for exactly 1 year. I shaved it down to the scalp, March 2020. We're in March 2021-ish, basically, now. And I might actually get a haircut and like start to do things right. I don't know. I'm going to decide. I'm going to decide tomorrow morning when I wake up. It's going to be a split decision thing. It's going to be like, hey, do you want to go find that barber that you heard was badass on Facebook that is in a small town that you might have to go through tomorrow, but you don't have to if you don't want to, but he gets booked up early. So you're probably going to have to be the first one there or call ahead. And the motherfucker might not even show up to work because that was like 6 months ago. And you don't know how barbers fucking are. The goddamn last time I went to a barber, this motherfucker, this was supposed to be the new shop. Not just new, but it'd been there for like 6 months. It'd been new, it'd been banging, it stayed banging. They were 6 months still banging. Fucking post on social media. Gotten good reviews and shit. Like, you can't find a bad review on there. Motherfuckers go all hyped to go see a new barber or something. I walk in this bitch and I ask for a motherfucking haircut. I walk in there in off-peak hours where I knew I could just walk in. I wouldn't be stealing his appointment. And the motherfucker who was working there, who didn't have any appointments, he's probably been through enough and not having any appointments that he deserves to get fucking a walk-in. You know, and that happened to be me. I happen to be white, he happened to be black. I happen to be real white, he happened to be real black. I was kind of worried what it was going to do to my hair. He didn't really fuck my hair up. He did a fine job. I won't say he did better than anybody else or worse than, well, he definitely didn't do worse. I've had some bad haircuts in my day. He did a fine job. He was okay. He deserved a tip. I kind of fast forward to the end of the story, but let me go back to the middle. You know, you go through your, like, sweet hellos, like when you meet your new fucking hair barber or stylist. They always want to tell you their name and ask you what you want and ask you a question or two, and then they just kind of do their motherfucking thing, right? Like, we've been there. This motherfucker's got to predict your mind because you don't know how to vocalize what the fuck you want your hair to look like. You can even fucking take a snapshot of a fucking photo or a screenshot of a motherfucking JPEG, show the motherfucker what you want your hair to look like. It doesn't come out like that, ever. Never comes out like that. Anyway, we get through those fucking salutations, and, you know, I'm in my seat, and, like, he starts to cut my hair. He starts, like, the right way, like he does, like, the fade first, and then he's gonna cut the top, and then he's gonna go back and fix up the fade. He just gotta, like, kind of, like, lay it out the way he's trying to lay it out. Well, this motherfucker, he's got his fucking clippers going. This motherfucker's got like 9-inch long fingers, and every fucking 9 inches of those motherfuckers smell like yesterday's white pussy that was fat. I know the bitch was fat because I just know this bitch was fucking a big old fat white bitch. And he might have just happened to fuck her right before he came into work today, and I was smelling all sorts of what her fucking whale pussy looked like. That fucking 9-pound motherfucking whale pussy. You gotta hit that bitch with a motherfucking harpoon and fucking reel that shit in with a crank. Sitting on the fucking front of the boat. Like, you're fucking wheeling in a fucking swordfish that you want to catch, but you don't really want to pull up to the boat. But this motherfucker pulled this fat white whale bitch up to the boat and said, fuck, I need a motherfucking home. I do not mean for this shit to be so, racially insensitive, but this just happened to be the very specific case in this very, very specific example of what happens. So I just sit through this motherfucker's haircut, man. He was making my shit look alright, and it was like a 20-minute haircut, and I smelled nothing but this fucking pussy on his finger. I wanted to put the review on, you know, like all the websites. Obviously, Google reviews, maybe getting some Yahoo reviews, because it was some years back, and I think Yahoo used to have reviews. Yahoo used to have motherfucking everything. Yahoo's that company that used to have everything, doesn't have shit right now. Everyone's like, yeah, I use Yahoo. Yeah, I use chat, I use fucking Messenger, I use Yahoo Dating, I use Yahoo fucking buy a fucking plan on how to make a fucking nuke and pipe bomb and bomb your fucking neighbor who happens to not be the same color as you. Said half the strange white people I meet the first time I fucking meet them, because they just want to tell me like how racist they are because I'm another white guy, and they just think they can spill their guts. Which is really fucking weird, because I just sit there, I kind of listen to it, I kind of shake my head yes, and I just kind of judge a motherfucker by that. Never talk to him again. That's all you got to do. People will tell you the truth right away. Right when they meet you, they're fucking dying to tell you the truth. They want to tell you nothing but the fucking truth. Like you're the fucking judge and the fucking jury. Black Jesus, all wrapped up into one. They will tell you who the fuck they are, what they think, what's on their mind, what they can't tell anybody else, what they don't tell their friends, their wife, their girlfriend, their fucking mom, their dad, their kids. They don't tell anybody shit, but they will tell you because you're strange. You are a stranger. They just met you. You go down to Arkansas, you go down to Tennessee, you go down to motherfucking Kentucky and Mississippi. Or you go out east, you go to fucking Philly, you go to Jersey. Or you go to central Indiana or very much northeast Indiana. Northeast Indiana is my home, so I know y'all motherfuckers, so y'all weren't strange. I expected it from you. But you go to central Indiana, you go to like the suburbs of Indy, you go to motherfucking Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, suburb of fucking Milwaukee, 30 minutes away. Random motherfuckers you never seen, they will tell you the most racist shit. You turn on fucking 1190 AM whoa anywhere within like 300 miles of Fort Wayne, Indiana, 24/7, they will tell you the most racist shit. You tune into Wayne TV in Fort Wayne, Indiana, you listen real close, they will tell you the most racist shit. They will broadcast it. You hop your motherfucking ass on Twitter and you see it both ways, but it's very much easier to find the racist shit than the motherfucking Republicans in Indiana, Kentucky, Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota, Georgia, South Carolina. Am I missing a state? This like a Republican state? That was only like 12 of them. There's only 12. They're always Republican states. Republicans, you are going to motherfucking keep losing. Washington, D.C. is going to turn into a state because Democrats want to turn into a state so they can gain 2 more senators, which is more important than Congress people. Go back to the ABC, like, Schoolhouse Rock video. Donald Trump. Joe Biden. Kamala fucking suck my dick Harris. That should be her nickname. I've talked about it on this pod. I've talked about it many times. She sucked a lot of dick. What's up, Willie Joe Brown? Mayor of San Francisco, let me suck your dick. What's up, Willie Joe Brown? Shit, I sucked your dick a little bit ago. Let me suck it 7 more times to get the job of DA for California. Let me keep sucking dick. How many dicks do I need to suck? First lady of our fucking country sucked dick to get her motherfucking job, and nobody's saying a goddamn thing about it. They said a goddamn thing about it before she fucking got elected, but now this bitch sucks so many dicks. Did she suck Joe Biden's dick? Let me ask you that. How hard, actually, better question, how hard would she have to suck to get Joe Biden's dick to get his dick sucked? If a dick could suck dick. I'm gonna say pretty fucking hard. That bitch probably has been sucking some dick hard, though. That's cool. Not to get political, I didn't mean to do that. I might have lost some of my audience right there. That's what they call the drop-off point. Where you say some shit so harsh that you piss someone off that they can't even listen about someone else get their dick sucked. That's why they dropped off. They're fucking on Pornhub right now. Looking at pedo shit and about to get, like, jail terms. So the other day, I was out fucking shopping. The other day, I'm talking about like 2 hours ago, just so y'all know. Before I came here and did the shit that I'm doing right now, I was out grocery shopping. I went to Walmart and bought a couple things. I bought 3 cases of beer, some bottled water, some pop, some milk, and like 25 pairs of women's panties from Walmart. Not for me, but my wife needed some fucking new panties. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy you 25 new pairs. Like, you're good for like years, right? Guys, if some motherfucker bought you 25 pairs of boxers, you're good for fucking lifetime. You're good till retirement. Like, that's almost like half your retirement plan is like, hey, I got this new underwear that I can like stretch out when I'm like 55. I can start putting it on. I'll just keep it in the box till then. But women, shit, they like recycle them panties. Like, shit. They just need new motherfucking panties all the time. So shit, like I was doing a fucking thing. I was just gonna get this thing like checked off the fucking list of things that are fucking needed. I was at the fucking self-checkout line, and like I said, I bought some beer too, which flagged the fucking Walmart one employee that is now in charge of 12 self-checkout fucking registers. I know she saw me early on. I had panties hanging out the fucking cart. They were up there where you usually keep your eggs and your bread and your milk. Like, everything else is down in the cart. I had these motherfucking panties just, like, all over the place. Panties everywhere. I was there by myself. I was looking weird. I was in fucking weird sweatpants. There might have been a little bit too short. The shirt didn't match with sweatpants, and my hair is fucking, like, 6 inches long. And I had a fucking black mask on, and I might look like one of those dudes who would shoot up the motherfucking place with a bunch of motherfucking brothers in it. Might look like that guy. Tonight, with that wardrobe, that outfit, I might have looked like that guy. So I know this Walmart lady, she saw me. She didn't want to come up to me. Like, she let me get halfway through scanning the rest of my groceries, and I was in the middle of fucking picking up these panties and starting to self-scan them, and that's when she walked up. She's like, "Oh, sorry. Would you like me to come back after you're done with some of your groceries and some of your items?" I was like, "No, bitch. Just, like, come see what I'm doing. Like, it's cool." This bitch probably thinking, "What kind of motherfucking freak are you?" Like, middle-aged and not getting that female attention the same way you used to get it like 10, 15 years ago. Like, it's a different thing, man. You gotta learn to adapt. You gotta to adjust. You gotta be all like reptilian with how your eyes fucking blink when you don't mean to fucking blink. My conspiracy folks, you know what I'm talking about. You may be reptilian. From the center of the earth or sent from Saturn. Saturn is fucking the planet of Satan. If you subscribe to all that bullshit, just ask me to open up a Rafkin. Like, tell me, hey, Twitter handle at @LiveLiveNow, open up that Rafkin. I've got you $5 a month, split it with your cohorts. I want to hear some more of this conspiracy shit, because that's where that conspiracy shit comes. Because if you do that conspiracy shit on mainstream media, like what this is going to be platformed on, I might get banned, and I might lose all 75 of my fucking followers. I worked really fucking hard over the last 12 months to get all 75 y'all motherfuckers. I just need another 75 of y'all on top of this 75 to pay me $5 a month, and I can do this full time. I'll give you this shit 24 hours a day. You can just live stream my life. That's kind of the route we're about to go. I will whore my life out. You can ask me questions. You can dare me to do things. I will go do them. If you pay me the proper amount of money, like, hey, go steal some cold pills from the drugstore, or hey, go put that like bag of beef from Kroger under your fucking coat and walk out with it and sell it to me, or hey, go fucking drug traffic this fucking opium up into Canada and then go to Tijuana and give me some more for a price. There's a proper price for every one of those fucking options. Everybody's got a price, says Ted DiBiase, motherfucking WWF 1988. Yeah, so speaking about getting old and talking about 1988 on the pod, Too Cold for Sunday. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, the last time I heard a fucking compliment, it was about my motherfucking Argyle sweater. Y'all know what an Argyle sweater is? Because shit, I didn't. I had this barista working at Starbucks. She was cute. She had her titties out. She was like 10 years younger than me or more, but still legal. And she had like tattoos right above her titties. And she like complimented my motherfucking sweater. She was really trying to talk about how she wanted to suck my dick, but she wanted to just come out and say, I want to suck your dick. I'm going to talk about your sweater. It happens to be Argyle. I did not know what that was. And take it, I was wearing this motherfucking Charlie Brown Argyle sweater Driving a fucking blue HHR through Starbucks at like 11:30 a.m. on a fucking Thursday. Like, it was my treat for the week. Like, I'm gonna go get Thursday Starbucks treat of the week. But really, I go there 7 days a week. But this bitch who was fucking smoking hot, she was even smoking hot, but for me, because she was a little bit skinnier, a little bit younger, a little bit titties out, like, she was cool. So I appreciated that from her. I just wish, like, I didn't order the $4 coffee with the fucking 8 sugars and ask for, like, half cream because I look like a fucking vagina. But she was cool with it, so I don't know, I guess I was cool with it. I should have told her, well, I want 8 sugars, I'm about to fucking want those 8 sugars like I'm about to eat your ass, bitch. That is also what they call a drop-off point. When you talk about these sorts of things, people start to hate on you and they want to understand why you talk like that. But you can never fully give them a reason on why you talk like that. It's just how you feel, and those are your feelings, and everyone is entitled to feelings, and feelings are cool. We all have them. Let's all just fucking feel each other's bitch. Trade-offs. Who's trading me? Anyone want to trade? Send out those trade reminders. Do a little switcheroo. Austin Esch, I may need to tag you on this. There's a story that needs to be told. You know what story I'm talking about. Many of you who are listening to this know about the switcheroo. This happened between me and Austin Esch. This was a thing. I will not tell the story until Austin Esch surfaces back to social media after being so democratic he had to shut down his fucking social media accounts. Austin Esch is also middle-aged. We're going to throw that out there. So when you kind of reach middle-aged, you reach that point where you can, like, die of natural causes and, like, no one would question it. Like, Shakespeare didn't live as long as me, Plato, Aristotle. Like, I've outlived those motherfuckers, and look how much shit they did in, like, less time than I have. I probably spend more time wiping my ass after I take a shit than what they did not spending their time on things that actually fucking mattered. All these world leaders, all of them. Xi Jinping, you think, like, he spends any time wiping his own fucking ass? This motherfucker just walks around smelling like shit because it don't fucking matter. When you got that much money, that much power, you can smell like whatever the fuck you want to smell like. You don't got to shower for 2 motherfucking years if you got that much power. And what's someone going to say to you? What are they going to say? And you're not going to fucking just murder them on the spot. You got that much power, you can just murder motherfuckers that walk up to you. Think about that. Putin power, Xi Jinping powder. That used to be my nickname for like a minute because I was so goddamn white. And my good friend, he happens to be a Vato, VL. He was in that gang. Swam many oceans to get here from his native country of fucking Mexico. And there's many oceans between here and there. Many lakes, many rivers. He swam the whole goddamn way up to fucking Indiana. Swear to God. This is what he told me. He changed that nickname of Powder to Casper, which was so much more hood because I think there was a dude in a movie about a barrio whose name was Casper and he was like a white-looking Mexican. So I got to have my nickname of Powder removed of being that Powder movie where that dude was real white and real weird into being Casper, who was like a half Mexican, half white dude who was real light skinned, but he was cool as fuck. And that's how we come to know me today. Casper. Not Powder, not Powder. Casper, not Powder. The Powder thing only lasted like a week. He saved my motherfucking ass. You do not want a nickname as a kid that you don't like. Before that and after that, the only like weird nickname thing I ever had was like, because you guys know my last name, it's like, who'd you guys, or who'd you fight? And then they'd be real stupid. Who'd you fought? That's what they say. Who'd you fought? They wouldn't even like fix the tense of it. And they try to make fun of it. And I just look at them like, this is when I knew like I should be married to a black woman. I just look at them like I just looked, and then like it's kind of like, what the fuck are you talking about? You want me to fuck you up right now? That motherfucking fighting words, I gotta fucking pull my 9 and fucking bust a cap in your ass, you capping ass looking motherfucker. It's been a minute since I've been to the fucking strip club. I wish it hadn't, because that's like one of the most fun places on earth. Going to the fucking strip club, going to like Shang West, Showgirl 1, 3, Randy's, the fucking Rabbit, Shang East, Shang West. Shit, those motherfucking places were fun, but I'm a little bit too old to like go reinsert myself up into that scene, and I hope you are too old to insert yourself in that scene too, unless you got the right sort of scratch to fucking scratch them strippers' fucking backs. If your motherfucking financial status don't match your fucking appearance and the attention to get from those fucking 22-year-old strippers looking for the same goddamn thing that you graduated up from, you don't mean shit. And when you get old, what you graduate from those clubs, you graduate from them up to going to the casinos. Because that's kind of what we have in the age frame that we're in right now. You get the same sort of excitement that you used to find up in that strip club at the fucking casino. But at the casino, there's no fucking half-naked 22-year-old pussy like just hanging out. You got a bunch of like senior citizens playing motherfucking slots, but there's drinks and there may be sluts who are there. That's all you got. That's what your game is. That's where you are. That's just where you're at. That's where I'm at. I shouldn't say y'all. Let me just speak on behalf of me. So, shit, you're up in this casino. You're just chilling. I mean, this is a new age. This is a new dawn. This is where you need to be. This is your spot for the things that you want to find at this point in life. So you're there where you need to be. You're trying to get a little bit of excitement back in your life. You're feeling all right, and like you've been here before. You know what this is all about. It's not the strip club. It's the casino. But you still know how to warm yourself up to talk to bitches. Like you see this hostess. This little bartender working behind the bar. You know what that first interaction is going to be. You're feeling all right. You walked in there for a fucking reason. You're going to treat this like you're 22 again. You're about to pull a fucking 10. This is what you're doing here. And not only are you going to pull a 10, you're going to win about 10K on top of that. Like, you're going to have the motherfucking night of your life. They're going to give you a suite. You got a 10. She might have a 10 friends. Like, it could be the fucking time of your life. This is what you're hoping for. This is all that you want. For the next 25 years, this is the fantasy that's out there for every one of y'all motherfuckers. You think you're going to get it, but you don't know. But that's why you're fucking there. So, like, I mean, I was talking about these hostesses and these bartenders, like, I mean, they're experienced just as well as your experience because they're the same bitches who used to work up in that strip club, and they've heard all the fucking shit that you've ever had to say, plus more. Probably a lot more dirty shit. Like, they're professionals in this industry while you are just fucking meandering in the thing that they work in every single day. Like, these bitches are experienced. They're strippers in the motherfucking afterlife who know this game, and they know how to encourage you, and not only encourage you, but pass the word on to the true money makers in these establishments. The motherfucking table hostess. The fucking table dealer. The fucking everyone working on those motherfucking tables, that's where the money is made there, and they know that they're going to pass on whatever the fuck type of person you are to these people over here because they are going to drag you over there, whether it's by just words, sexual innuendos, fantasies, fetishes, or you just get so drunk you happen to end up at one of those fucking tables. But you don't care. You're cool. You still need to practice a little bit. You need a little bit of warm up. So, maybe you get a drink delivered to you and you say something like, "Oh, thanks for the drink. I appreciate it. But damn, like, I can't believe they got you working tonight. Doing all days of the week and in DAY. You got me here thinking they end with you got a big old fine ass. I'm not looking to go home without you." And that's your motherfucking line, and you stick to it, and you straight face look at that bitch, and you want to see what she says back to you. And these experienced, scarred up, pussy having cocktail witches throw back something like, "Oh, you never know, it might be your lucky night." Like they're about to tell you you're about to be lucky. Shit, like they're fucking running with the marketing material the casino puts out that you might be lucky tonight. You happen to spit that fucking line. It was the best one you had. You practiced it 22 times before you ever fucking said it out loud. Like you're ready to fucking deliver it. You knew how you were going to deliver it. And you knew the success rate of how it was going to turn out after you deliver that line because you do it every fucking single time. You knew what your net promoter score was going to be there. 0 to 10. You got to be an 8 or above. She's not throwing shit back at you. So at this point, like I was telling you guys about this earlier, this is when like the bartender, the host, whoever you said that fucking line to, she's gonna go back. She's gonna tell the casino boss who you are, what you're there for. And they already got a game plan against you, man. Like, this. Like, once you make yourself known in that sort of situation, they are game planning against you. They know how they're going to take your motherfucking money. Man, she told you that basically that she loved you. Like, right? That's kind of the point that she was getting at. She's basically like, "I love you, but I dare you to man the fuck up and get prepared by getting the appropriate amount of fucked up. I want you to build your confidence up for 45 fucking minutes and get ready to head to that ATM and withdraw the proper amount of cash from the casino ATM. And then come find me and my friend Jackie. You see Jackie over there? I'm Jenny, by the way. I'm Jenny. Jackie's over there. Jackie's hotter than me, but shit, we threesome. If you're paying... And I dare you to withdraw enough money to go sit down at that blackjack table. I dare you. Come meet us over there once our shift's over. Our shift's over in 45 minutes. What's up?" Oh, damn. This is like the dream. Every motherfucker that's ever walked into a casino wants to hear this shit right now. You walk in that motherfucker like lonely, depressed, sad, and by yourself. With like your mortgage on the line. For a night like this, yes, sign me up. Tell me what's about to happen, Jackie. Bring little Jenny over here. Let's see what's going on. So shit. Like, you don't even know how to play motherfucking blackjack casino. Like, blackjack casino blackjack. You don't know how to play that shit. Like, you play with your friends, your buddies, you play it online, but that's a whole different fucking new feeling when you gotta walk in there and be surrounded by 7 motherfuckers you don't know, all betting their money. They're gonna look at you if you make a fucked up bet, and you're gonna look at your buddy to your left if he makes a fucked up bet, and the fucking dealer's always looking at you, looking to take your motherfucking money, but she doesn't want to take too much money because she still wants to get a motherfucking tip. You're gonna give that bitch a tip. You trust me, before this shit is over tonight, you are about to give that bitch the tip. It doesn't matter if it costs your fucking daughter's community college fund or your fucking mortgage. Like, you are gonna get her a fucking tip. You might go broke, you might not. This might be the fucking night you've always been looking for. It might happen tonight. On a fucking Tuesday in April. In San Antonio. Who fucking knows? But fuck it. You already got a lie planned out to your wife for how that money got spent because you realize you can Venmo that scratch to your fucking fake account and then withdraw it from there. And then you can blame these goddamn kids for giving out your fucking Netflix password and email, which also matches your fucking bank account password and email. Like, you know how to do this. You've been a pro. You know what's up. You've never pulled this trick, but shit, your wife's been pulling this same goddamn trick for 7 years, but you didn't say shit. Because you got low self-esteem, right? And I got no self-esteem. Yeah. Probably not. You're probably not pulling any. You're not getting Jackie. You're not getting Jenny. You're not getting a motherfucking dealer. You're not getting shit. But you still kind of move forward with this because you know you do have a puncher's chance at getting this new poon. Like, there's a chance. It's not a very good chance. It's kind of like, what was it, Jake Paul, Logan Paul versus Mayweather that's going to happen in a month or two. Like, either one of those big-ass white boy brothers, they don't got a chance against Floyd Mayweather. But we're going to buy the pay-per-view for like $89.99. Watch those prelims and listen to motherfucking Stephen A. Smith fucking talk about how Floyd Money Mayweather might get his first loss, might go 50-1 against this motherfucking YouTube star. Nobody believes it, but we paid for it, so we kind of fucking buy in. It's like, you're sitting at that table, you know you used to have that game. You know, you've been here, like you've been to the strip club, you know going 0 for 9 is still going 1 for 10. You get 10% of the fucking pussy you try to get, and that is fucking golden. It might have only been a 5, maybe an 8, but shit, the hooker's about to pull out 10 inches to try to figure out why her knees and elbows were so goddamn sore the next day. You gotta explain to this fucking hooker you were doing coffee table poses, rails off her fucking ass crack while she was getting live leaked all over the internet. Remember live leaked? That was a thing. I think Saddam Hussein's hanging was live leaked, along with a lot of bitches getting fucked was also live leaked. Back in like 2012, maybe 2016, I don't know. I think Live Linked even had a fucking Facebook account and a fucking IG and a fucking Twitter. They didn't give a shit. They let them fucking run with that. They're like, we will show you all sorts of the fucking dirty porn, hangings, and killings that don't fucking matter for a minute. It was cool for a minute. Not cool anymore. You can't even say certain members of the CIA's name who happened to kill Martin Luther King Jr. with a pillow after they claimed he got shot and was going to die. But he just got shot and wasn't going to die, but you killed him with a motherfucking pillow. CIA? It's the truth, and no one wants to speak about it. No one's talked about how Martin Luther King Jr. died. They just want to give him a motherfucking day in February and call Black History Month a thing and then be done. That is truth, not conspiracy. Do your fucking research and question yourself why it's like that. But these kids, they don't know about Live Linked. They just know about going straight to consumer themselves with like an OnlyFans page. And their goal is to get $19.99 going fucking rate. You know the bottom rate? This is a thing. The bottom rate feeders on fucking OnlyFans pages, they're going for $1.49. Like my brothers and cousins, trust me when I say this. You always got to upgrade to at least the $14.99 OnlyFans pay bitches. Because these $1.49 bitches, like, it seems like a deal. It seems like you're getting something. Like, there'd be more value for your fucking dollar there, but there's not. Like, you always got to upgrade to the $14.99 package. Like, even if you're a spot in your life where all you can afford is the $1.49 bitches, they ain't doing no shit you should be paying for. These $1.49 bitches be whale emos with gender problems. Their self-esteem is so low, they must not be able to see their 12-pound fucking pussy hanging to the float. And they ask questions on what pronouns they truly relate to. Where you're trying to fucking jerk off. Like, you can't jerk off to that. Like, I mean, what kind of motherfucking freak are you to be able to jerk off to that shit? You can't fucking do it. Don't try to do it. Just upgrade. Go $14.99. Do that. Don't go for the pronouns for $1.49. Because those bitches are like banging the fuck out themselves with fucking light bulbs and fan blades. And they do it like over and over again, but they talk about their issues and the problems and ask about pronouns. And trust me, this is not a quality that you're looking for in a woman. You want them to just bang themselves with their fucking finger and call you daddy. That's fine. That's all you need. That's what you need. It's such the better upgrade. They're prettier. They're hotter. They don't need weird objects that are not human to get them the fuck off. But Oculus porn, and maybe robot porn's cool. I don't know. We'll talk about that on another pod. That's where I like to plug my sponsor. They ain't paying me yet, but trust me, they should. New Belgium Brewery in Asheville, North Carolina, and Colorado Springs, Colorado. Used to be owned by a woman, large corporate beer company that has the best goddamn beer in the USA, but this bitch, she sold her shit to motherfucking Australia, which I think Australia is owned by China, so I think I'm kind of drinking Chinese beer right now, but I don't give a fuck, because I am drinking that Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA, 9%. I did not start with this tonight. I'm just finishing with it tonight, and I'm going strong. I'm going hard. I'm like 6 in, plus like 3 others prior. It gets you to where you need to be. The only other way to beat that, you got to go like straight, like any bourbon, any whiskey. Like if you're just doing that, but doing the same thing I'm doing tonight, I might be in a better place. A little bit more of a higher place, I guess is what you would call it. Higher is better, right? Jesus. So I got 3 cats, and they brothers, and they all orange. And there's an orange ass neighbor cat hanging out in my yard trying to fuck all 3 of my brother ass cats. This neighbor ass cat been tempting my cat with drugs. Methamphetamine, metamine, crystal. You ever hear of such fucking Wookietville shit ever in your fucking life? The COVID sure as fuck brought out the homeless. Or for all you Coca-Cola granola motherfuckers, the people without homes, the temporarily unhoused, the beat-its on the street-its, the dykes living on bikes, the hoes without joes, and the bros without hoes. These fucking savage animals became quite aggressive over the last 13 months. I had to pull an empty beer bottle out from my fucking passenger seat and set one of these motherfuckers straight. One of these motherfuckers walked up on me in the casino parking lot, rubbing one out real quick before I went back in to meet Jackie and Jenny at the tables. I'm not about to get put in an awkward situation before I hypothetically come first in this hypothetical situation. Get the fuck out of here, you homeless woko rolla mother granola motherfucker. Alright. Have you ever had that moment when you do need to see what you look like in the mirror, so you at least have an idea of what other people think you look like, but before you pull that car mirror down, you got to tell yourself what the fuck you think you want to look like? But then you just decide it's better that you look like a vampire and have no reflection, and you plan on going and telling that fucking goth bitch inside the casino that you are a vampire and that you're good for $1.49? I ain't ever do that. But shit, if you think about doing that, if that ever happens to you, you say you got no reflection, you go up to the most fucking goth bitch up in there, and you tell her you got no reflection because you're a fucking vampire and you want to bite her neck. You tell me if that fucking shit works, because I will tell you that shit works. Best tip of advice I could ever give all y'all. So it's been real cool. It's been real motherfucking cold. I don't know about you. I'm fucking freezing. It's Sunday, bitches. I will see you next Sunday. Luka Doncic will still be 21 years old. We'll turn 22 the Sunday after that. The Los Angeles Lakers will lose like 4 more games in the next 2 weeks. They'll be like 2-8 over the course of a month, going into All-Star weekends. The order of the All-Star picks in the NBA All-Star weekends will be something like this. So we have Tatum, who is a substitute starter. Bradley Beal, Kyrie Irving. Tatum's a sub for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's hurt. Joel Embiid. I forget the 5th guy for the East. Oh, Giannis. Giannis is in the East. Giannis is the captain. Out West, you have LeBron, Jokic, Kawhi, Luka, and I don't know the 5th dude out West. Goddamn. Anyway, I don't think LeBron really wants Kyrie. I think that's kind of forcing a little bit if he picks Kyrie. Oh, Steph Curry. Steph Curry's the 5th guy out West. I think, and LeBron picks first, Giannis picks second. So I think LeBron might actually pick Steph Curry first. Giannis can't pick Embiid because Giannis is also kind of the center. So I think Giannis might... Oh, wait. Nobody gives a fuck. This is my funny podcast, not my NBA podcast. If you want my NBA podcast, tune in after a very hyped up Dallas Mavericks game. I'll fucking give it to you. It's been real. It's been cold. I will talk to y'all bitches later. Peace out. Thumbs up. Drinks up. Blood. Crip. Vatos Locos, homie.